Sorry, I'm going to be in the van for this one, but I've been very busy. It's kind of another heat wave here in New York. But I wanted to hop on and do this tag right away. Now, this is by Book Blather, Dave over there. He does a kindness trumps drama, the Booktube kindness shout out tag. Now, I love the optimism of this, but I definitely think there will be more drama in the future. There's always something going on in Booktube. It's kind of silly because most of us are adults, and yeah, I tried to be Switzerland in this last one because I'm like dodging because I really like the content of like all the people involved. So it was kind of sucky. Yeah. So yeah. Wow, glad it's over with. But we're all moving on now, and it's been a fun ride so far. I've been on Booktube for a long time, like 2 years, a long time for me. I've almost walked away like 16 times. He does talk about that in his video, how a lot of channels just disappear. And I totally understand why, because it can be a little bit like screaming into the void. It can be a little bit stressful at times because of the drama. So it's wonderful that we have people like Dave, and we have people like these that I'm going to mention in this tag, and there's so many more. I tried to do a little bit of different ones than I think a lot of other people are going to do, so that's a fun thing to do. I think there's a lot of people that I'm not even going to mention that are wonderful for the community as a whole. But I'm trying to do some smaller channels, some people that you might not be subscribed to. And I have non-booktubers like a lot to shout out at the end, because those are the people that have really backed me on my channel. And I'm probably going to forget some. But those people are just so cool to see their comments and all that. And a lot of these booktubers support me nonstop. Even though I don't always deserve it, because I'm not the greatest at commenting on every video I watch, and I'm not the greatest at getting back to comments. I'm just so damn busy, and to be honest, it gets hard. That's the other reason why a lot of people probably walk away, because it's just time consuming. But let's get into the tag. I'm so glad the drama's over. I'm glad we're all moving on. And here's to the next drama. Hopefully I think in the future, I'm just going to end on this, my little rant here, is that it's okay to have open communication and to communicate things, and it's just that we need to keep in mind that social media, and especially comment sections, is not the place to do it, because everything can be taken out of context. The best ways for human beings to communicate is face to face, and the closest we're all going to get to face would be like a live stream together or something like that. So in the future, I think it's okay to talk about disagreements, but we need the back and forth can get ugly, and I think that the best thing to do is to just shoot the shit, chop it up on a live stream, and make sure we all know where everybody stands, because even though I'm not even involved in it, it's just from the outside, it's like, what the heck, you know what I mean? And in hindsight, with other dramas I've been involved with, I would have loved to just chat it, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, why'd you say this, you know? And instead, I went about it in the wrong way. So that's why I think it's cool that Book Blather's saying this. Let's end it that way and get into the awesome tag that he created. So, number 1, someone who has shown incredible kindness devoting their time to authors. I picked M's Book Nook. Now, she is awesome. She supports my channel wholeheartedly all the time. And I love her. I never comment on all of her videos, but I always watch her reading vlogs. I love the reading vlogs, because she puts so much time into it, and she shows little pieces of her life, which I've always wanted to do. I just don't have the time to put these videos together, but they're freaking so cool. You get to learn about her family life a little bit, and what she's been reading. I just love them. The aesthetics, there's music, it's just great. Number 2, Mindy's book journey. I picked that for someone who has shown incredible kindness devoting their time to other booktubers. Mindy watches everybody's channel, and if you don't believe me, She's in everybody's comments. Mindy has been a supporter of my channel since day one. She is a legend here, and I adore her content as well. We read a lot of the same stuff because she'll even support some of my like fantasy or sci-fi books that like other people that are following me don't really read, because Mindy has a wide range of reading tastes as well, just like me. So shout out to Mindy. Number 3, we got someone who has shown incredible kindness, devoting their time to everyone. I mean, a lot of these people are that. You're just getting the top of my head, but that's cool. I picked Pax Panic. Now, Pax is just, if you're not following Pax, you need to be, please, because she is so cool. She has a great vibe to her channel. She reads awesome horror, has awesome recommendations, and she's always in my comments. She's always in other people's comments, and she's a great supporter of this Booktube community, and she's a great supporter of my channel. So Pax Panic, you're awesome. Number 4, someone who has shown incredible kindness sharing other people's content. I put Book Blather here because he deserves a good shout out, and he does. He shares. There's a lot of people that share content. I think we all should share more. That's what I actually don't do a lot of community posts. I usually just share other people's stuff. But I think we all could be better at that. I think we all could share each other's stuff. And like videos we like from lesser known booktubers, and Book Blather is always helping people out too, and I love that he created this because it's a great way to have a little quick conversation about reflecting on stuff that happened and just putting everything in perspective and reminding us all that, yo, we're talking about books. Let's sit back, let's have a beer, let's shoot some shit and talk about books and become friends. And that's what it's all about. Number 5 could have been the answer for quite possibly 3 of these questions. Someone who has shown incredible kindness trying to uplift other booktubers. Now, I put Steve Talks About Books here because this guy puts so much effort into his videos. He does tons of live streams with other content creators and authors. He could have been the answer to literally 3 of these. He is a fantastic person for this answer. I don't know what else to say. Steve Talks About Books. You need to follow him, please. And then the final one is also if there's any book talk, that's what I'm on. Booktuber viewers that you wanted to shout out. Now, some of these may have content on their YouTube, and I probably just, if they do, then follow them for their content. But I think some of these are just people who comment. So I have Jen at Literary Lane. She follows me on Instagram. She follows me here on YouTube, and she is awesome. She is a great bookish friend of mine, and I appreciate her support so much, and this is a great opportunity to shout her out. So Jen at Literary Lane, thank you. I appreciate you. Then we got Caleb Hirsch. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but I'm going to tag him down below. Always commenting on my stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the support you do. And also we have Tobias K. I think Book Blather tagged at least those last 2 because they are in everybody's comments on Booktube, and they are awesome. So thank you, Tobias. Then we got Anthony Lynum. Now, he comments a lot on mine. I don't know if I've seen him on other people's channels. I'm assuming he watches other people's channels, but we have a lot in common. If I'm not mistaken, he's a tradesman, I'm a tradesman, and we just vibe out about a lot of stuff. Just being a man who reads, and sometimes there's stereotypes that go with that. So I appreciate his support so much. Next is an author, an indie author. He does have videos of reading his books and things like that on here, but he's mostly a viewer, and it's Rob Shepard. Thank you for everything that you do. If you have not read his work, you need to. It is so underrated here in the horror community. He is absolutely brilliant. I love it. It's like Clive Barker style. It's just such dark, great, brutal reads. You know, nothing like super extreme, but like just very like intellectual and fantastic horror. And then I have a honorable mention. Now, he is a booktuber, but he is probably one of my closest friends. that makes content here. He is my closest friend that makes content here, and that's Books of Blood, John. Super awesome person, and yeah, I've talked about John 1,000 times. What a great human being, and I appreciate him. He is a good friend of mine, and yeah. So that's been the Kindness Trumps Drama, the Booktube kindness tag. Hopefully I didn't stick my foot in my mouth at all, but this is a great, awesome way to give people shout outs. So thank you guys. Until next time, peace.